And we are live once again, as you can see, playing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. There we go. Reload that tab. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we finished up the Raven Rock. Yeah, that's what it's called. We finished up Raven Rock, and I guess I might as well, I don't know, what do I want to do? Do I want to do more? Do I want to continue doing the Friends of the Skull? Maybe, I don't know. I can't decide. Oh yeah, I forgot to try to like research this. I've now restarted, reloaded the game. Maybe things will have changed, right? But here's the weird thing about this area. There's like some kind of, I used like detect spell to detect any kind of living things over here. But if I come over here,
you should have picked an easier opponent.
that's it. You hear it? There's just a dude in the middle of the forest, but he doesn't exist. I spent like 15 minutes reloading and trying to find where this voice came from. He doesn't exist. Hey, Hewa. I use like detect spells to find like people and whatnot, and there's nothing. Like there is nobody here in this area that talks to me. I even did the you've no clipped. Same here. That's exactly what I was just about to say. Is I used no clip and like looked underground and whatnot, and the guy's just nowhere. Like maybe he's in a random tree. So it's not just me who had this issue. Like this is you too, huh? I'm glad the other people had that. Like, cause I'm like, it was freaking me out yesterday. I was like, what the hell is going on? It's just nobody. Nobody knows where the hell this guy is. Just a dude disguised as another dude. The dude looking like a dude. The dude sound like a dude. Look at the size of this tree. Huh. Very strange. So is this on the internet since you've had the same thing happen, Hewa? Morrowind, Solstheim. Hey, Blue. I'm gonna try to avoid that. I was just gonna go up the middle, but now I don't know. I don't want to trigger that. So we're gonna jump. And just completely bypass that area.
Have you come for Stalwin weapons?
Hey,
armor,
what
friend?
it is about?
What it is, friend? Have you come for Stalrim armor, friend? I can craft any piece of armor, provided you have the raw material. Very well. I shall start work on them. Come back tomorrow and they will be ready.
So he's gonna make me a new pair of greaves, everybody. Greaves. Okay, let's recall. I think I'm done with this DLC area for now, for a little while. I don't know, I'm like very iffy on it. Like, I don't really know. I did this whole giant quest line. I feel like I should take a break from it and then go back to some of the main game stuff for a while. All right, let's sell these bootses. I want to leave behind that pickaxe. Just have it be part of this area whenever I return to mess around with the DLC again.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Where am I going? Oh, I think I know where I'm going.
Always happy to chat with people I like, and I like you.
Take the bootses. And I think that's it. Everything else I'm keeping. Yeah. All right. The bootses are yours.
Always happy to chat with people I like, and I like you.
And then intervention. I don't think I need to be here anymore.
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner here in Nice.
Special good day, Outlander. I'm the caravan.
Where would you like to go?
I've been fake newsed again. That happens a lot in this town. I don't know why. Wow, I'm so light. Look how high I go now. Alright. Let's drop off some stuff. And I think I'm just gonna keep the 2 grand soul gems. I feel like unless I'm in that DLC area, I don't really need that much of those soul gems. Man, I'm 164 pounds now. I am feather light. So, quest-wise, what were we up to in the main stuff? Oh yeah, the moon sugar thingy in the DLC. Corpus Cure. Oh yeah, you know what? I remember. Let's do the let's knock this one out. We were doing this one a long time ago in the St. Olms Underworks. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm about to level up again already. That's crazy. Oh gosh, oh my god, oh my god, look how freaking what effective that spell is when you have only 160 something weight. That's crazy.
Just for you.
Is that thing getting bigger? Weren't I usually able to jump in the back of it? Maybe this one's always been that big.
Why walk when you can run?
A Morrowind streamer in the big 2026, indeed. Well, here's the thing, you know, a Bethesda, a high up Bethesda person was like, we think, no, I don't think they would, like, I don't think there's any value in remastering Morrowind because people would think that it's outdated and mechanically bad, and like it's just like rose tinted glasses that makes people think it's good. And so clearly that means Morrowind is an exceptionally good game that I need to play. No, what really happened is Morrowind was on my backlog for a long time. And it was one of my friend's favorite games. And he passed away. And so I decided to finally play the game, as I should have a long time ago. Ow. Ow. I like how you fall down if you fall from a good height. Wait, arena? I'm in the arena? Oh, I didn't, wait. I didn't end up in the St. Olms place. Here we go. Now I'm at the St. Olms place. Hey, Xboxer. Oh, look at that. I haven't ever been on that side. Interesting.
I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, and you cannot deny your lord. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory.
Did you just kick me out of the dialogue?
Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord, Dagoth. He is the Lord, and Father. The 6th house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth.
Stop it, woman.
The house of Lord. This is suitable. Perhaps you think I come cheap.
All right. So, this is weird. I thought, wasn't this lady the one that was named as a, let me pull up my notes that I've made. I thought I had this lady listed as a leader of the abolitionists or something like that. Control F, ABBA. No, I guess I don't. Could have swore I had some stuff written down about that. Oh, right here. I do. No, okay. It's not this person. It must be in a, what was it, a different canton? Saint Delme. All right, and we're in Saint Ohm, so it was a similar place. Her name was Ilman Drin, and also Joshua the books, Jobasha the bookseller, were part of the rumor. At least said that. All right, see you later, Islam.
Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away.
All
Sir-
right, you crazy ass woman. Let's go over here. Like I said, apparently I've never walked over here. I thought I've walked everywhere in the Vic. I feel like I'm playing Zelda. I'm just walking into randomly walking into people's houses, you know. If only there was some pottery for me to smash.
Keep moving.
Who is this person again? Didn't we have to talk to this person for a quest?
What do you want? Listen, even natives get confused in Viva. What are you looking for? Our traditional practice of ancestor worship is not necromancy.
Yes, it
Only
is.
ignorant outlanders.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Do you want Adada to tell you about the Neverine or about the Six Houses quote? Oh yeah, we've already talked to her about all this stuff. I remember who she is now. I was like, who is this person again? Can I? Oh, hey, I can rest. Nice. Nice and clean. Blighted rat dead. That one didn't even touch me. Is this another one of those ones of where I go in here, I just get attacked for existing, but yet their guard is cool with me? What is up with that stuff, huh, lady? Huh, lady?
I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you?
Look, she doesn't even dislike me. She's like, ah, yeah, what's up? But then if I go in there, what if I calm them both? Maybe they'll be normal and not attack me. Let's see how that works. All right, calm the fuck down.
You in.
Of course it failed. Bro called me an N-word. Of course it failed again. All right, what are y'all?
Fine, thank you. What can I do for you?
Trainer. She's a trainer. Why would she be attacking me as a trainer? Is this a glitch? All right, no one's attacking me. They're all chill. Oh, okay, they're not chill again.
It's the end of your sweat. This is pointless.
All right, this guy in particular. Hold on, calm down. Just calm down. Stop failing at 60%, bitch.
I don't believe I've seen anyone with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Sharing is good.
You love me.
I'm fine, thank you. What can sharing?
You love me.
I like sharing.
I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you?
You love
Sharing
me.
is good. I like sharing.
Everybody here loves the shit out of me now. Are we cool? Okay. What the fuck?
It is truly a pleasure to see you.
70% though is like super favorable. Why would they not love me? Like, why can't I ask them why they're trying to kill me?
It is truly a pleasure to see you.
It is truly a pleasure to see you.
Well, I pissed off an elder god. Wasn't me, bro. Keep your spells to yourself, bro. It wasn't me. It was one of them. Why are you even? Why are you? Hey, look, it was one of them. Trust me. Oh no! I'm pinned in. Maybe I looted one of these things somewhere else and then, I mean, they're not attacking me though anymore. Even though I looted it again, you would think that would reduce their favorability if that worked. Can he hit him? I guess not. What the hell's going on in there, lady? I really don't understand the shrines. I really don't understand them. So, should I try absorbing the health of a zombie? Calm creature, yep, they're creatures. So they're not even human, they're just creatures. So I have to like find some worshiper place and donate to their church, and then they all across the world they're chill all of a sudden. That's kind of weird. I feel like they should check then. Like they should have like a secret password I have to answer or something. Alright, well, I don't want you to touch me, so... FT, does that go? Oh man, I was hoping if I put in FT it would bring up every AoE spell I have. Doesn't work that way though. Let's try my custom fireball spell. That's some pretty heavy damage. Oh yeah. Did he just try to heal himself? Zombies can cast healing spells? It's unlikely to get a remake, seeing as that Bethesda devs themselves said that nobody likes this game and that it's mechanically old and lame and that people just think that it would be good to remake it, but not really.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
The good news is you could just play the original, which is much better than a remake. Now, how would I know that this would be much better than a remake? Well, take a look at this. So basically, this is the first game where they introduced the Bethesda Workshop, which was giving players access to the tools necessary to certain code that necessary to be able to make their own mods and modify the game. So this game has been being modified more than any other game. So even though this is my first playthrough, I've been playing it long enough where I've learned a lot of things, and I installed mods for this. I wanted my experience to be fairly vanilla though, so I installed a set of mods that are called I Heart Vanilla, which keeps the game mostly the same mechanically and stuff like that. Even a lot of visuals are the same, just cleaned up. Even most, I should say, or all. Not all, but most. Morrowind. But there's a mod called Tamriel Rebuilt. Now, the thing is that this mod is like 20 years old. Images. Here we go. This mod is 20 years old, basically. Map. Looks like it's bigger than this now. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm using this one. Apparently they've added a new area or something. Yeah, okay. I guess this is the new area they added. Then I'll open that up as a map too then. All right, that map is open. Okay, so this is why, like, I'm not using this right now, but this is why Morrowind, a remake of Morrowind, even though Bethesda won't be doing it, This right here is why a remake of Morrowind won't be as good as the original. And that is because the base game of Morrowind released 2002 and 2003. And then so this is the base game. It takes place on this island and this little island over here. Now, what is all this other stuff? This other stuff is the game being expanded by modders. So base game, this area here, then modders, and apparently the word is, and this is here too. Apparently this does exist in the game now as well. I don't, based on a different map. But so I mean, like, you got this made by Bethesda. Then apparently this content that was added is as good or better than base game content. And as you see, look, 2025, they've been working on this for 20 years, adding in more and more and more of the land masses of Tamriel, and with lots of quests and towns and cities, and like, it's just like, isn't that crazy? They've been doing this for 20 years. No, longer than that, but I say 20, but you know what I mean. Like, see, look. No, wait, no. Where's the first one? But yeah, at least 20 years. There, I can't remember. I don't know where the first one. Yeah, there it goes. 2006. Crazy. So as you can see, this is base game. This is expanded game, which like quadruples the size of the game, with content that is as good as base game or better than base game. It's like dense. Like, look at this. Like this is a map of base game with all this stuff in it, right? You're like, oh, look at all these little caves and all these little things and stuff, and then it's like, ah, yes, look at this DLC basically added by people, players, modders, and look, the same thing basically. It's like you got this, and then you got this. So yeah, it's crazy. And none of that, absolutely none of that, is gonna be in any kind of remake of Morrowind, even if they decided they wanted to remake Morrowind. Do I only play Morrowind? No, coffee. I play everything basically. But yeah, they basically said that Morrowind is outdated and they don't support the idea of a remaster of the game. Now the question is, where do I go to tell that lady about her dead husband? I don't remember. It's been too long. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. I can't click on her name, unfortunately. We have to find Dra-la-la-la-la-la. I just don't remember where she is. Been too long since I started this quest. Are you Dra-la-la-la-la-la? What the hell? Some random dude's house. I feel like she was inside here somewhere. Yeah, there's a good chance that the next Elder Scrolls game is not going to be good.
Outlander, I think I've heard of you before. Do you have something to say, Outlander?
Like, remember, it's going to be made by the same people who made Starfield.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
Maybe there's a clue over here. Oh wait, there we go. I heard rumors about a woman whose husband had been missing for a few days. The woman's name is... Wait, now I can click on her name? I've heard she works in the breweries. Alright, she's with the brewers somewhere.
3 blessings.
Yeah, that's the thing.
May you find knowledge.
I tell that to people all the time. These studios...
Not now, not then.
Hold
I
on.
can spare a few moments.
It's this lady right
Do you
here,
have
right?
something to say,
Yeah, these
Outlander?
studios are like people are like, it can happen sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't happen anymore. Like, you take someone like the people who made Chrono Trigger. Those people who made Chrono Trigger, they didn't go to college to learn how to make video games, okay? They just taught themselves how to make video games and then made video games. That's how it was back then. And they, you know, they joined up with a freaking a gaming studio, and you know, where they started off like really early on, and then they made some of the best games ever made. Nowadays we have these college graduates that are all politically active, so they care about politics more than anything. And the people who own the studios also care about politics an awful lot. And pretty much all of them are trained the same way, which is basically to use Unreal Engine 5 and to barely be able to make a video game. Why do you think every video game that comes out nowadays is Unreal Engine 5? Remember back when video game developers would create their own in-house engines? But anyways, you know, there's some exceptions, obviously. Bethesda's using like a 20-something-year-old engine. And, but anyways, they don't really have any talent. That's what's going on. When people are like, oh man, video games were so much better back in the day than they are now. We have better graphics, but the games that were just more fun back in the day. That's because those people who made video games back then, what happened was, it was something called skill. It was something called merit-based hiring. So this is a little known thing in modern times. I'm basically talking about cassette tape players right now. People don't know what the fuck that means anymore, what merit-based hiring means. But what it meant was, because people didn't go to school to learn how to make video games 40 years ago, what happened was they would type away at a keyboard and make a video game, and their video game was fucking shit, and so no one paid them any money. But then you would have geniuses who made video games, and it was just some experimental stuff, and then studios would be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna pay you lots of money. Or a bunch of friends get together who are all very talented, and they're like, let's form our own studio and make some video games, and they're either shit or they're talented. And when they were talented, they would get hired and make tons of money. Called merit-based hiring. Now what happens is a bunch of communists go to school and learn how to make video games in Unreal Engine 5. And then they put on their application, I hate Donald Trump. And then they get hired. And then they make shit video games. Now you have a legendary studio, like say any of these, like Naughty Dog, or any of these studios that are old and legendary, that used to be merit based. And now it's nepotism. The studios are built on nepotism, where it's like, oh, you have arbitrary characteristics that I like that have nothing to do with video game development, therefore you're hired. And then these people who do not have skills when it comes to making good games make video games with the same intellectual properties that incredibly skilled workers who were purely based on merit when they were hired used to make. And what do we end up with now? Fucking garbage. We get The Last of Us 2 instead of Banjo-Kazooie. Not Banjo-Kazooie, but what was it? My brain doesn't work. You know what I'm talking about. The Crash Bandicoot, right? We get The Last of Us 2 instead of Crash Bandicoot. We get Starfield instead of Morrowind. This is why this happens, by the way. So, for instance, I talked about this in a video and I was proven right by the person who they replaced that Xbox CEO with. She said there were 14 layers of management for the employees. 14. I said there was 8. I was like, for every one employee, you have 8 people over them, all telling them what to do. So Morrowind, how much did it cost to make? How long and how many people worked on it? And then I'm going to copy this text. We're going to paste it here. And then we're going to say Skyrim. And then I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to say Starfield. Oh, and I'm going to paste it here and say Fallout and replace Morrowind with Fallout 76. And you're going to see a wonderful, I put a question mark. I didn't put a question mark. I put a period, but it'll be fine. It'll still work out the same. So if we take a look here at Skyrim, it cost about, it had about 100 developers, 4 to 5 years, and it costs less than $100 million. So Bethesda currently has over 500 employees, and not Bethesda the company, Bethesda the game studio currently has over 500 employees. If we look at Starfield, it took them $200 to $400 million to make, 8 years to make, with 500 developers. But if we look at, where's my Morrowind one? Oh, I didn't hit enter on Morrowind. So on Morrowind, notice that this is telling me the wrong number though. I thought it was 5. I've looked this up and it says 5. We got 40 developers, which was 40 to 50 developers, and 4 to 6 years, and the development cost isn't being listed. Why is maybe I should ask a different model. Now it, yeah, see, like, what is it doing? All right, give me a second here. How about if I do this? Try to get something different here. All right, here we go. Now we're getting a better answer. Google was screwing up on that. Here we go. So the development time was about 4 years. This is Morrowind. It costs $4 to $5 million to make with a team. Oh, my bad. I thought it was 40 to 50, but a team of 35 to 40 people. So if you think about that, Morrowind is a legendary game. So imagine that instead of $4 to $5 million, their budget is 200 to 400 million. All right. And imagine instead of 35 to 40 people or 50, imagine they had access to 500 people. You know what that means? That means if they had the same talented developers, they could release a Morrowind game every fucking couple of months. They could release a new Morrowind game from scratch. They could build a new fucking Morrowind game every couple of months with the amount of money they currently blow on making video games. Look at Skyrim. Like, a lot of people don't like Morrowind because they feel like it's too old. But if you look at Skyrim, like, let's ask this AI model. It's a lot more accurate. What about Skyrim? All right. So with Skyrim, about 100 core developers, 5 to 6 years, $85 million. Okay. Skyrim is like the most successful Elder Scrolls game of all time. Without question. It's the most beloved, even though I think it's mechanically inferior, but hey, it's still beloved. All right. And I would think that a massive amount of people would be insanely happy to have a new Skyrim quality game. It only took them 5 to 6 years with 100 developers and only $85 million. That means where if they took Starfield's budget and Starfield's 500 developers, you know what that means? A new Skyrim game every fucking year. Elder Scrolls 6 1 year after Skyrim release. Elder Scrolls 7 1 year after Elder Scrolls 6 released. Elder Scrolls 8 1 year after. They could do that easily with this much fucking money. They can release that quality game in that amount of time. But why can't they do that anymore? Well, some people will say the graphics or whatever and all that stuff. No, that shit isn't as hard to make out as they do. Like that is a choice. And Bethesda games look ugly. First off, let's not pretend like Bethesda games have ever been pretty. Bethesda modded games, I mean, their modded versions of their games look pretty, but their games, like, I mean, Starfield just came out, right? That you would think that would be their prettiest game, right? But then you walk around in the game, and bitches are looking at you like this. And you're like, this fucking game just came out, bro. Y'all spent $400 million making your game, and this is the best you can fucking do? It's like a horror movie. So no, they're not spending they're not spending $400 million making their game look pretty. That's not how it works. Here's how it works. They have one game developer, and that one game developer gets paid to make a video game. And we have the Microsoft CEO coming out. I said 8, but we're gonna have to throw that away. Instead, what we have is 14 managers overseeing what that one game developer is doing. And so that one game developer does, this is what happens, right? We're gonna go Bethesda concept art, and we're gonna do a concept artist. And a game developer goes, paint. The concept artist is going, hey guys, I just finished my concept art for the giant. This is what I got. What do you guys think? And then it has to go through 14 fucking layers of management, most of which don't do anything but ruin the video game. So, like, I guarantee if this released today, if this was a concept art presented today, at least 1 to 10 of those managers would go, so what would the female giant look like? It's like, I didn't like do that. It's like, I don't think it's very inclusive to have just male giants. So I need you to make a female version of the giant. And then another one is like, I don't like there's too much furry stuff on them. What is this? I don't even know what this is. I need you to send me back information telling me what the hell this is. And then another one's like, yeah, I think he needs to look more scary. And then another one goes, I was raped and I'm by a guy who looks like this and it triggered me, and so I think he needs to look like this. And so they go through 14 fucking layers of that, and then the concept artist is looking at it and they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh god, okay, let's go through this again. And then they make a new version of it where they fix everyone's sensitivities and get all the feedback of all these fucking managers and shit like that. And then they do it again, and like half of the managers are pleased by this new concept art, but others still have more problems. The more problems that they have were introduced by the feedback that was introduced by the other managers who are now pleased. So now he gets the feedback again, and he's like, oh fuck, okay, I gotta fix this. And so he changes a bunch of shit again, and then he sends it back. And then what happens is the managers that weren't mad previously now are mad too, because the feedback from those ones changed it in a way that they didn't like. And so this motherfucker who did a perfectly fine giant that they could work from is gonna have to redraw this fucking thing 100 times, and by the time it's finally finished, it's ugly as fuck. And the original artist, who is talented and was able to make something that looked cool, has absolutely nothing to really fucking do. Like, their concept is not even existent anymore. It's been completely replaced. Let me see if I can find this. Images. Like, I wish I could show it to you. I don't know how to search it because I can't remember the guy's name anymore. But I saw this image of this guy who was a concept artist, and he drew a black woman for a video game. Let's see. Let me add force to change. No, that didn't come up with any. Let me stop using Google. Because that might help. Sometimes doing it, Google search engine sometimes hides certain things. But I'm probably not going to be able to find this. No. Maybe before, after? Man, I wish I could find this for you guys. An example of what this kind of thing that happened. It like basically what it was is it was a concept artist, and let's see. Let's try this. This is another search term that maybe. Damn, no. Yeah, it's not showing up. So this guy, oh wait, here we go. Okay. So this guy, this will work, right? So this guy took this woman here and made a video game character based on her. Looked like her, had her like sort of attitude and aesthetics and whatnot. But after receiving the feedback from multiple layers of management and having to change stuff to, you know, suit all of their views and all that other stuff, what his concept art, which he wasn't allowed to show, so I think that's why he showed just what it was based on, was her. His concept art that looked like this became this. It went from this to this. This guy, by the way, he's a woke person. Like, he was mad that people were talking about this. Like, he's like, wait a second, I didn't mean for you guys to get this stuff. Yeah, is it like, I hate giving Gamergate men fuel. I'm not taking talking about mild changes. I guess I left out the L. I'm talking about pose, aura, style, softness, age, flair. It's very difficult to pitch beautiful or vain black women in games without them coming back like grocery store aunties. There is room for both. So this is him saying that, you know, you should be able to have these types of women and these types of women, but that's not how it happens. What happens is nepotism, people who have the correct genitals and are associated with the correct types of people. There we go. That have the correct politics and all these other things. And they all went to the same school together to learn how to be political activists who can sort of make video games all off of the same fucking engine. They all get hired for these legendary studios that have legendary names. But what has happened is, even if you get someone that was talented, like say that guy, I didn't see his original concept art, so I don't know what it looked like, but let's assume that that guy was very talented and it looked amazing, just like that other woman, that real life picture of that woman. He still has to go through 14 fucking layers of management, all telling them, no, change this, 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 until his beautiful woman gets turned into a goblin. And he's like, I set out to create a beautiful black woman, but they turned her into a goblin. And then no one buys their games. It's like, man, that's so weird. I wonder why these studios that used to make really great games make bad games now. Because it's completely different. Their structure is completely different. It was 35 to 40 people that made Morrowind. They made it in about 4 years with $8 million fucking dollars. Now you have 500 people with 14 layers of management paying people to turn a beautiful woman into a goblin. So they go like they're like, here's the real developer, and then they pay 14 people to give that real developer feedback that turns the beautiful woman, where people would have been like, wow, this is a really cool character. I like this game because this character's really cool. Like, she's like, because he said, what did he say about her? It wasn't just that she was pretty, it was that she was also like, you know, she had that attitude, right? And it's like, oh man, I really, you know, I love this character. Into some goblin character who was probably like preachy and a know-it-all. like that's how they always end up.
I don't believe I've seen an Outlander with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you?
This is why indie games like keep blowing up. And remember, here's the proof. So I keep saying without proof that they don't need to spend that much money, that they're just wasting it on management and all that other stuff. Like they're like all of this is what their women look like now. This is what they think women. They're like, look, it's a woman. Hold on, I got another one for you. I saw a message the other day. This shit made me laugh. All right, hold on. Burning the law. Okay. Because I took a screenshot of it. It was so funny. I took a screenshot of it to show my friend. I was like, oh my god, these are two of the newest what the yeah, what the fuck, dude? Look at this shit. Apparently these are two new characters that just released, and so they were comparing it to like some gamer girl hired stuff for some convention. I don't really think that's necessary, but it does at least display one thing. It shows that real life women are so much more fucking beautiful than modern video game women. This isn't even a woman. They like, this is clearly that they just hired some dude and put a wig on him and then got him to mocap for Cortana. Like, look at these two fucking characters. Like, meanwhile, compare them to the men. And the men are all badass. Oh, the proof. I didn't give you the proof. So here's the proof, by the way. How much, and I could do this for other indie games, did it cost, pseudo indie games, cost to make, well, let's do it in this because it'll be, this will be a lot better. How about the game Expedition 33, I think it's called. One game of the year, super popular. Pretty much everyone who's played it loved the game. So let's take a look at Expedition 33. How much did it take them to make that game? So they spent 5 to 6 years. Okay. They spent under $10 million, and they had about 30 million people making it. Meanwhile, let me copy paste. Trailer.
Product not yet rated.
Meanwhile, this is Expedition 33. This is Expedition 33. I don't know about copyrights and stuff. This game was made for under $10 million, apparently. I thought I heard it was like 50 million. But yeah. Under 10 million. So why the difference? Why can such a small studio make a giant banger of a game that everyone loves, but a 500-person studio that's weird? This answer isn't showing up anymore. What about? That's so weird. Like I don't know what just happened. Yeah, they say that I got it to answer again. So there we go. But then you get this. Less than $10 million. Morrowind level Morrowind. This is Morrowind, by the way. Morrowind was less than $10 million. Morrowind had a little more than 30 people working on it. Morrowind spent 4 years instead of 5 to 6 years. And what did we get? A fucking Morrowind quality game. Meanwhile, you have a game studio outside of the AAA industry where it's fucking wasting money, paying insane amounts of people insanely huge wastes of money. 14 fucking layers of management for one employee. All of those people being paid more than the game developer, than the real game developer. While all of those people being listed as game developers themselves, and all they do is tell the game developer how to do something different. I mean, to do something different and make their work look uglier and run worse. But then you have another studio that emulates early Bethesda by having a small amount of people, a small budget, and they all are just good at making video games and wanted to make a good video game. They hired people based on merit, most likely, and we end up with a game of the year. For less than $10 million. Also, instead of them having to charge $80 for their game on release and then have $200 editions of the game and have thousands of dollars of transactions in their game in order to cover their $400 million to $500 million budget, they just released the game for $40 because they only spent less than $10 million making it. The modern game industry has become Hollywood. Remember that Godzilla Minus One cost less than $10 million to make as well. Yet it's better than any Marvel movie that's released in the past 10 years. Marvel movie costs hundreds of millions. Godzilla Minus One costs less than 10 million. I wonder how that could happen. How do you have amazing CGI, amazing acting, amazing cinematography, amazing fucking writing, amazing everything for less than $10 million. But then you go over to America, to Hollywood, and then it costs hundreds of millions of dollars to make slop. 14 layers of management, that's how. A lot of leeches getting paid money to make the films worse. The same way with video games. Like, video games used to not be like that. Now, video games are just like Hollywood.
You found my husband's ring? Oh, he must have. Oh no, then the worst has come to pass. I can't say that I'm surprised, though it is difficult to hear. He had been heading toward such an end for years now. Thank you for your help. Please, take this for your troubles. Maybe they will do you some good.
What did she give me? 3 potions of cure common disease? I actually needed those. Alright, well, have a nice day. Person who just lost her husband. It's like such a terrible thing to say. Another quest done though. After ranting about the games industry. The great thing is that no matter how bad the game industry becomes, right? Like no matter, you know, PlayStation's making nothing but garbage games now, and Xbox making almost nothing but garbage games now. Nintendo is starting to slip finally and becoming one of those types of studios that their games are losing their magic and becoming pseudo imitations of what they used to be, but they're still mostly good. It's just they're not worth $80 fucking dollars. They're all, you know, and then all the big studios like EA and freaking even Sega, who makes their games good, are still just like predatory in how they make and how they charge for all their games still. And it's probably because they're wasteful in their game development as well. At least they somehow are still making good games. But man, their pricing is predatory, just like everyone else's. But that's the thing, you don't have to have predatory pricing if you make a good game. If you make a good game and then you sell it for an affordable price, everyone buys it. Or what you can do is make a good game and sell it for an extraordinarily high price, and then cross your fingers and put your hands together and pray and go, oh, please let our overpriced video game be the one game that people buy this year. That's what the super high game prices are about as well, by the way. It's about becoming the one game. So like when GTA 6 comes out, for at least about a year, that's going to be the main game that sells. People only buy 1 to 2 video games a year on average now. Most video game players only buy 1 to 2 games a year. So most people within a year's window of, you know, before and after or somewhere around there of GTA 6, that's just going to be the one game that they buy. This is why game studios don't release their games close to each other anymore, because they're too fucking expensive. No one can afford to buy all of these video games. And even if they can afford to buy it, most people are at least subconsciously aware that buying $80 video games is fiscally irresponsible, so they shouldn't do it so often. But then you have like Expedition 33, $40. You have Hollow Knight Silk Song, $20. And these are 10 out of 10 games, apparently. Like, people can't even afford to buy the hardware anymore, man. But yet they want to charge an extraordinary amount for their software as well. Like, my computer's like well over a decade old now, I think. I can't afford to upgrade my computer. Computers are so damn expensive now. It's like, it's not even close to possible for me to upgrade my computer. And this is also one of the reasons why they're trying to attack older games and remove physical and try to like prevent people from playing old games. And it's because people are like, man, I can't really fucking afford to buy a new game. You know what I'll do? I'll just play that Morrowind game. I've heard it's pretty good. My friend really liked it. What was that? Okay, yeah, let's choose another thing to do. That's what I should have been doing. What is the missing hand? Ah, I see. The missing hand is called the missing hand with no information. Got it, Joe. I guess that's a glitched quest. I don't know. We'll find out later on. Oh, this is the main quest. Maybe I might do the main quest some. What about this adamantium helm? I've heard rumor in Dagenfell there's a wondrous helm to be found in the ruins of... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some ruins. Indeed, Soren, time does fly. Yeah, Doom.
I'm Davis Irano, the gondolier. What is your destination? I can also help with local information. I can carry you by gondola to the arena in the center of Viva.
Well, you go ahead and do that, but that's not where I want to go. Yeah. Wait, there we go. That's the person I need. There's a boat over there. Oh, wait. You know what? Just, I got this. Whee. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can meditate. I can level up. Level up. I wonder why it says 4 again. What did I get as a level in? That's so weird. Maybe illusion? Definitely not enchantment, alchemy, or spear, or armor. I guess it was illusion. Every now and then I get like a level up where I'm only getting 4 willpower. This keeps happening. And I don't know why, because I'm almost 100%. I got nothing but gains in these 4 skills. Very strange.
May you find all that you seek, traveler. On the sun.
I'm Rindral Draylor, shipmaster of Molag Mar. What's your destination?
All right, let's go here instead. This isn't one. Well, maybe. A lot old.
Is there something I can do for you? I'm Bellini Salavel, shipmaster of Hlaohad. What's your destination?
Narmak. That's further up again. This should hopefully take me there.
It's your lucky day, stranger. I'm Narmak's shipmaster, and I can get you out of this hole. Fast. I imagine...
Cool will definitely take me there. Come on.
What do you want, Outlander?
Cool's pretty close. There we go. Was that the place? I don't think so. I'm looking for a place called Anisora blah blah blah. So that's neither of these. So what we can do is jump. Let's jump towards these ruins because they're high up. There we go. Maybe it's these ruins over here on the southeast of the island. Ah, what the hell are you doing, bro? I didn't invite you up here. There's some more ruins over there too. No, those are going to be Rothorn I'm looking at. But yeah, I actually never finished my thought when I was talking about one of those things, and that's that. The good thing is that you don't have to worry about these AAA games like turning to shit. There's always going to be someone, an indie studio out there to replace them. There's always going to be someone who finds a way to make some new amazing game. And then every now and then one of these garbage AAA studios will, you know, do the broken clock thing where somehow they just accidentally stumble upon quality. Like, oh no, we accidentally made a good video game. What will we do? I know, we should immediately make a sequel that everyone hates. Now, I don't think this is the name of the place I'm supposed to be at. Well, we gotta keep looking then. Wait. There's another set of ruins right over there? Is that what that I'm looking at? Or is that part of the town? That seems like it's probably part of the town. Oh, we should sleep. Can't rest, enemies nearby. I don't see your mama anywhere, so why can't I rest? You asshole, I'm trying to level up, go away. Results of hard work and dedication always look like luck to saps, but you know you've earned every ounce of success. We're gonna go with willpower and personality and luck. Next level, I'll finally have 50 luck. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm tempted to test something out. I probably will. Not right now. But the next time I come across a skill trainer that's a mage, I'm going to save and then level up. and then level up instantly. Sorkvild's Tower. This is also not what I'm looking for. I guess let's start heading towards this direction. See if we find what we're looking for over here. That's the most unexplored area of this island so far. But yeah, next time I'm around some mage skill trainers, I'm gonna save the game and pay to get leveled up my mage skills 10 times right away so I can level up. I want to see what happens if when I level up that skill, like, will it break it? And then no matter what happens, I'm gonna reload because I'd rather have that level be natural. A contracted hell joint. Come on, bro. All I did was click on a corpse. Why are you being like this? What is this? Antidote? I wonder if there's any other thing. Nope. This is the only one. I wonder if I can cure a blighted creature or a diseased creature by hitting them with the cure other. Like, let's see if this guy's diseased. He's diseased, right? Let's cure disease other. Okay, I've hit him with the cure disease. Let's see if he's lost the tag diseased. He is still a diseased mud crab. I wonder if he can infect me though. Probably they still can. No, definitely this way. We're getting close. That one I've definitely checked. I wish every single one of these unlocked the location on the map once I've been there, but the ruins I've checked over here did not pop up on the map. It's just random whether or not they pop up on the map or not when you get close to them. It's so crazy. I don't understand why that is that way. Let's go up the hill. Have a looky around. All right. You think you could stop me from going up a hill? Little do you know I can levitate, you fool. Alright, what are we looking at? Some ruins on that island there, I think. I can see it in the corner of my eye. I wonder if that island that's close to this island would count as Dagon Fell. Wait, is that... yeah, that's just that one. I think I want to start making my way towards, was it that island? And seeing what the name of that place is. No, it's not that island. It was, where was it? No, I can't see. Oh, wait. Is that not an island? That might be on the mainland. That might be like this place or this place. It could be here. I don't know. Let's start making our way there. See what we see. I feel like that's part of the mainland, right? I don't know. There's also that thing. There's a bunch of stuff over there. It's definitely not this, but it could be like one of these two. The heck is going on that island? That could all be part of it. Let's just continue exploring this, even though I didn't see any ruins over here though. Oh, they're by a campfire. They no doubt have campfire fever. Oh no, whoa! These people don't have campfire fever, what the hell? These might be the first NPCs I've ever seen that don't have campfire fever.
May you find all... I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
Don't stare into that campfire too long. Else you'll go mad like the rest of the NPCs around campfires.
How can I help you? Under sun and sky. Is there something I can... What do you want, Outlander? Zainab Camp is in northeast Vardenfell,
Maybe
southwest of Voss
Ashlanders are
Village,
immune to it.
in the rolling plains of the Grayslands.
Because there's a lot of Ashlander
Here,
questions.
Let me mark it on your map. Head southwest from Voss across the Grayslands until you strike the foothills, then head south, keeping the foothills on your right. When you pass the Dwemer ruins of Ninchuleft on the western edge of the Grayslands, you'll cross an east-west road. Zainab Camp is 8 or 10 yurts east of the hills and south
Yurts?
of that road.
What the hell? All right, 8 or 10 yurts
Three
east.
blessings, Sarah.
Ooh, hey, we got something over here. I think it's about time I take a nap. Get my mana back. Right, exploring this region. I could do it super fast if I wanted with the jump skill that I created. Or a spell. So I'm not super stressed, and I got plenty of mana and levitate to look around, to get high ground as well. I'd rather explore it a little more naturally, but definitely because of the shape of the design of Morrowind paths being very view restrictive. I definitely like to go up on top of these areas with some levitate. My assumption is that the reason the developers were so view restrictive was because the original game, not modified, had a much smaller draw distance than I currently have. Even with the fog effect that's currently going on, that makes it so I can't see very far. I think that the draw distance of the original game was much lower. So in order to kind of hide that, I think that they probably made it so a lot of pathways are low ground and there's like this shit going on. Dara, all right. Just a theory. Might be completely off base, but oh, it was a rat. Nope, another place that doesn't pop up on the map. No entrance yet. I wonder if that place down there was the entrance. Underwater, maybe? I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I guess that entrance over there is to this, maybe? This isn't the place I'm trying to go to, though, so... I was just curious what this place was called. And I can't find its name, so I'm assuming its name is Shara. I think you can get better confirmation. Let's do a save load thing where I just try to run through this place and see if it takes me to like that dome. All right, here we go. In we go. Open. Nope. This is a dead end, right? There was no other place to go. So this is not this. I'm not sure what this place is. Oh, look at this. Says, there's something up there. Hey, what's that? Stop touching me. Steel bat. Why is this up here? I thought it would be a clue to finding something up on this ledge. But there's nothing. And it's damaged too. Look how damaged it is. Maybe someone sends me on a quest to find this axe. Alright. No no damage done. I never even went in. So, wait. Ancestral. Wait, it was just a random ancestral tomb, like you said. That wasn't the place called Shara. I went to the wrong place. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Sneaky game. Oh yeah, this looks like this is gonna be that building. Stop bullying me. I don't like these guys. They have 100% hit accuracy, apparently. 100% hit chance. So we're just gonna do something here real quick. Deletus Maximus. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is the room. This style room are for those domes. So that dome is this place here. Oh, hello. He just called me an N-War. Alright, so this place is called Shara. I wonder who this guy is. Is he just chilling now? He looks like he's just walking. Doesn't even look like he's fighting. So this thing is Shara, apparently. So that is not the place I'm looking for still. Are those runes over there? I can't tell. The fog effect is annoying. Let's sleep, maybe it'll go away. Nope, the fog effect is still going. It's just daytime now. Rogue Telvanni mage, maybe. Oh, what? No, it looks like that's just after the island. All right, am I crazy? Yeah, that's gonna be after that. That's part of the mainland, surely. It could even be that place. It must be like one of these little islands, or it could be up here somewhere. The Madstone necklace, is that this thing here? No. I don't know what the Madstone necklace is, sorry. Alright, so that place over there is probably Voss. Yeah, I'm looking almost directly at it. Another one of those domes is right there, though. That could be Voss, that dome. So then what would that be over there on that island? I guess we should go check that out. What? Be gone, foul beast. Ah, what? Didn't I just be gone, your brother? Alright. What did I just do? I hit something. Oh, that's what I did. I think F3. There we go. Whee! Water's no obstacle for me, you foolish game developers. Or, quest givers. I see you down there, you can't do nothing about it. You can't bite above the surface of the water, you fool. We'll go to what I believe is Voss to begin with. So there's two. There's someone there and there. Why didn't I see the closer one? Weird. Alright, what's this? This is indeed Voss. Someone marked it on my map for some reason, and I don't know why, but I guess I could find out real quick by going to J, Options, Topics, Voss. What? How would someone have marked it on my map without having it be a topic? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. The hell?
Gotcha.
Damn it! Finally. Khajiit just wants to have a damn nap, and I get attacked by every freaking thing in the whole universe. Alright. Let's do this one first. Water! A person? I think those might be people. Maybe they're chill. I wonder if they're like cool. Hey, are you guys cool? Alright, they're cool. Wait, is this it? Onomatopoeia? Journal. We found it. All right. Does it mark it on the map? No, it's not a ruins that gets marked on the map for some strange reason. Oh hell. What's to kill me now? It's too damn dark, I can't see anything. Hello? What wants to kill me? Is it that fire elemental? Oh yeah, that fire elemental's. Hey! He's really pissed off now. You dummy. Yeah, waste all your mana. What you gonna do when you run out of mana, buddy? You're a fire elemental. How expensive were those spells? Alright, let's take his soul from him. Your soul is mine. Huh? Alright, what kind of soul do I get for a fire elemental? One of these. Alright, let's levitate back. And then I can just walk. Cool. I want to talk to these people about this place before I go in.
Greetings. I suppose you're here to explore these ruins. Yes. My brother Dalen and I were planning on going in. He, however, would like to wait for more help. Our father perished inside, and we wish to avenge his death. I, however, believe that this is a matter of family honor, and we should go it alone. I know your stance on this, Dalen. My brother speaks out of turn. It seems there is only one way for us to settle this. It is a time-honored Norvain family tradition. Do not interfere, stranger. When our decision is made, we will let you know.
You Inwa.
They just start calling each other N-Wabs.
I have you. You will suffer.
These guys are hilarious. He just whooped his ass.
My brother bested me, though it could have gone either way. As he has won the argument, we will follow you into the ruins. Here, take this key. My brother and I have no interest in treasure, but perhaps you can use it to find what you seek. Let us go.
Okay, apparently I'm going to escort these
Let
guys.
us explore the ruins.
I never agreed to
Let us
this.
explore the ruins.
I never agreed to this.
Let us explore the ruins. Let us explore the ruins.
Like, well... What? Bro, I didn't agree to this. Oh shit, who is this guy? This is just a dude. Alright, you guys, I definitely wanna I wanna maybe we'll explore the ruins still, but let's forget about them for the little bit. That way I can like talk to people. He's aggressive on me though still, so it's not that bad that they would want to kill him. But I still want to see if he could be reasoned with.
Enjoy this.
Come here. I believe I've seen a Khajiit, yeah, the grand outfit thing. He doesn't have shit to say. What's going on down there? Oh, there's a statue down there.
Ah, welcome. What is it, friend?
Yeah, so they're just
Tidings and good wishes.
they're death thirsters. They're begging me to kill them.
Face death. I don't think we've been introduced down there.
Who?
How can I help you?
Why did you guys do this, huh?
Give in. You're dead already. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
That guy looks like the leader. Anybody mad at me? Oh yeah, Daedric every time. Daedric gods really do not like you taking their offerings. But why though?
Picked an easier opponent.
You know, I feel like they shouldn't mind too much, you know? Share the wealth. You guys are gods. Not that big a deal. Just a few precious gems and stuff. And which god looks like that? I guess that's his name, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, let's come in here and do this legitimately. And, but before talking to these people who are going to follow me around and block my path, I'm going to finish exploring the outside of this place and seeing who these people are too.
Well met.
Oh hell. Alright. I think maybe I should get a little backup. Are you serious? I'm loading. I'm not using a mana potion for that.
I don't think we've been
Hail,
introduced,
peasant.
Outlander. How can I help you?
Need something?
Who am I talking to?
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
I always have time for you. Go ahead, ask away.
Okay. Failed to cast. Your mama failed to cast, you cheating bitch. Alright, like, so basically I failed 3 out of 4 casts at an 86% chance of success. Like, this game cheats sometimes, and I don't like that. Alright, let's take care of this guy. Is he reflecting damage or something? Yeah, he's reflecting damage. So like 1 out of like 4 attacks or so, he would reflect the damage back at me. I don't like that mechanic. Alright, oh, this thing. Look at this guy. Look at my health. Alright, we'll just drink a health potion of some sort. Look at that one. Holy hell. Maybe hit him with a summon Jamora. And then a regen. I have a feeling he's reflecting damage too. What about absorb health? I think we shown that that doesn't work. There we go. Now we get some heals on him and he can't reflect it. Thanks for your skin, I guess.
I don't believe I've seen anyone with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you?
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
I wish I could ask them, like, what they're up to. Also, like, there's been a... Hello? Can I not swim up on top of that? Apparently I can't swim up on top of that. So we'll just walk on top of it. Get wrecked. That looked funny. That's this island explored, I believe. I don't have enough magic to levitate? What you mean? Fine, I'll sleep. What you mean I can't levitate? What you talking about? So that's the only entrance or exit. Unless there's one outside the island somewhere. The hell? Let's go this way. We got a good amount of levitate left. There's nothing. That's the only one. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. So we're gonna take these guys inside the cave. We're gonna let them beat each other up and then go inside the cave. But I'll be right back. No floofing. I'm back. Let's let these fellas beat each other up then, huh?
Greetings. Yes, I know your stance on this, Darren. My brother speaks out of turn. It seems there is only one way for us to settle this. It is a time-honored Norvain family tradition. Do not interfere, stranger. When our decision is made, we will let you know.
Wait, what?
I have won the argument with my brother, and we will do things as I decide. Explore the ruins on your own, stranger. We will enter them on our own when we are ready. Here, take this key. We have no interest in treasure,
I'm unsatisfied with that outcome. I want the same outcome as the first time.
Greetings. Yes. My brother Dalen and I were planning on... I know your stance on this, Dalen. My brother speaks out of turn. It seems there is only one way for us to settle this. It is a time-honored Norvain family tradition. Do not interfere, stranger. When our decision is made, we will let you know.
Your wounds are great. There is no escape.
I don't think I could interfere if I wanted.
You will die.
I would have to have fortify stamina or fortify magic other. He's down for the count.
I have bested my brother, though it could have gone either way. Because I have won our argument, we will follow you into the ruins. Here, take this key. My brother and I have no interest in treasure, but perhaps you can use it to find what you seek. Let us go.
Oh, I didn't seal. Did that?
Let us explore the ruins.
Is that a crime? What I just did? No, maybe because they're a party member. Because I know for a lot of people, just looking in their pockets pisses them off.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I think I'm just gonna let them do all the work. What? Where'd the brother go? Why aren't you part of the group, buddy?
You immoral.
Oh yeah, he's losing probably pretty bad though. That health regen's probably helping him out though. You guys aren't too strong.
I had some fun.
It's a good thing they got my health. This dude is a beast compared to them.
I'm not giving up that easy.
His health regen's worn off. There we go. Y'all got one. Good job, guys. Full set of steel armor. And a silver longsword. Next. Remember, this is all you guys, okay? I got no part of this.
Death awaits.
Other than healing you, of course.
You're beaten.
So I also don't have restore stat. Oh wow, the mage, they dominated the mage. A paralyzed dagger? What the hell? That's a little aggressive. The hell does this key even do? You guys wait there. We have 14 uses. That's the one. I think I have every copy of this corp preparation, unless there's a volume 4. I think I have all 3 volumes. Knuckle luck. Damage fatigue 300 to 120 on touch. What the hell is this? That's a weird thing. You guys doing good? All right. Let me get ready to heal you. You, come here.
Face death.
You die, Fetcher.
Fight.
I wonder how he's doing. He should be at full health, right? Yeah, okay. Summon ancestral ghost. Staff of the forefathers. Wow. Why is that so valuable? What? Look how much that's worth. Is that like some kind of relic or something? Yeah, that's strange. Can I tell them to wait here? I don't think I can.
The
Right?
ruins.
This next one's gonna be a little bit more complicated unless I can lure. There we go. Block, block, block. Block them. Block them. Okay, there we go. I blocked them. We're getting rid of at least one of them. How many arrows does this guy have? Bro, what is... Why are you hitting me? What did I ever do to you? He's like, kill the healer first. He's like, this bitch. Stop min-maxing me. Wooden staff of judgment. Hey, don't talk about my junk that way. What is all this stuff? Armumana? Wooden staff of judgment. It's fancy names. Alright. Let's see if we could just get the mage first. Because he's really good. Whoa, where'd they go? Okay. They don't want to come down here. Did they already avenge the death?
Let us explore the ruins. Let us explore the ruins.
Okay, I guess they didn't.
It's about time I had some fun.
You in
What is going on with this? Okay, stirration. Burden 90 though. What an expensive spell. This man can still cast after hitting me with that? They're not finishing him anywhere near as quickly. Let's get a regen on him just in case. Oh yeah, he is at full health. Expensive. Like it says expensive, but it's 10 gold. Why do you guys not come down here, by the way? Like, it feels like a glitch.
You don't deserve to live.
I don't know what you're trying to hit me with, but you should hit them with it instead. Dude said I don't deserve to live, by the way. That's messed up.
There is no escape.
I think there's an issue with pathfinding, guys. Something feels off. I have an idea. Oh, I thought I had levitate other. I thought I made that spell. Never mind. I definitely intended on making that spell, but I guess I didn't. And I have permanent endurance damage from something. What the fuck did that to me? Was it one of these guys did a spell on me or something? What the fuck is wrong with this doorway and stairs? Alright, well, this is the end for you, fool. Oof. Alright, let's see how they feel now that I've...
Let us explore the ruins.
We can't explore the ruins. You guys won't come down. And what was the point in the key? Am I crazy? The key doesn't do anything. Like, what ruins are they talking about? Oh, hey.
Let us explore the ruins.
They made it in.
Let us explore the ruins.
That means they're trapped. I was just about to decide to leave the room, and now they trapped themselves in here. I don't know what to do about this. I guess I could Google it and see what's going on with these. They're like, shouldn't the quest be over for them? Also, there's no helm here. I don't see any helm. Like, what's going on? Like, there must be like some other place I can go. Maybe when you loot the shrine, a door opens up or something? Like, what's the point in this key that doesn't open anything in this dungeon? They gave me a key to stuff in the dungeon. It doesn't open anything in the dungeon. They want to explore it, but it's been fully explored. There's nowhere else to go. I don't know what's going on. All right, I guess the next thing I'm gonna do is just loot this and then fight these dudes. All right. My dude is boxing. He ran out of arrows, so he's just a boxer now. Alright, he needs some actual proper heals. What? It's not working. Oh, 7. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. I thought I had just a straight big heal too. I don't see it. It's actually really hard to keep this guy alive. right. New plan. Ebony short sword, 10,000. Are you?
Let us explore the ruin. Let us explore the ruins.
How do you explore the ruins? I don't understand. There's nothing yet. We fought that guy. There's nothing. All right. Morrowind. Let us explore the ruins. I don't get it. There's nothing here. Maybe if we put in the quest name. Can't explore ruins. I don't get it. Hey, how's it going, Lord? Ham? There's nothing here. Oh, wait. There's a chest back here. Never mind. Why didn't it say that? Like, even, let me pull up the quest itself. Yeah, even the quest itself doesn't say that. Nothing says why, like, I was like, I thought it was bugged. I'm like, what's going on here? And AI was trying to tell me that it was my fault. They're like, yeah, you skipped the start of the quest. Then it says the start of the quest is talking to people outside inside Dagon Fell or something. And so I was like, oh, so that is this. But no, it's just that they put the fucking chest back here for some reason. Wow. That armor. Let's see if I can even
found what you seek, friend. You should continue on your own for now. Good luck in your adventures, friend.
I guess they've avenged their father.
Good luck in your adventures, friend.
All right. So what about their father though? I thought I would help them find their father. Let's see if I can even wear this. Oh my god, finally a damn helmet I can wear that I discovered. Never mind. No, wait, what? Oh yeah. So I wasted one of my ice things making this, but I don't care. Like, I want to have the full collection of stuff. Look at this helmet. This is crazy. It's almost like a samurai helm. Very cool. So I guess this is why they didn't have an adamantium helm for sale. Just because you're supposed to find an adamantium helm like this? I don't know. I think part of the reason why Morrowind's atmosphere is better than the other games is because the world is more alien, which is why my idea is for them to stop making Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. You know, they're gonna make, obviously they're gonna make the next Elder Scrolls in the Redguard area for political reasons, but it would be nice if they didn't do that and instead they picked the best location based on like what would make an interesting game, and that would be Elsewhere and the Black Marsh combined. That's my idea. If they take Elsewhere and the Black Marsh combined, then we'll have yet another Elder Scrolls game where normal humans are not the primary race, which gives them like even more room to make uniquely interesting areas. So like for instance, in the Black Marsh, they could have like some underwater town or something like that, right? they could do all kinds of crazy stuff with the Black Marsh. And then the setting, as far as story, it's very easy. Just have that there's a war between the Khajiit and the Argonians, since the Black Marsh and Elsewhere are right next to each other. So, and they're divided by a giant river that goes out into the ocean. I'm like, well, there you go. You start the game on the island between the, or on a boat or something. Yeah, you start the game on a boat, just like Morrowind. Then there's a big, you talk to some NPCs, do some stuff on the boat, and then what happens is you get a naval battle. And there's Argonians and Khajiit fighting each other, and your boat is mixed up in it. You're just like part of a trade boat or something, right? And you're mixed up in it. And depending on what side you help is which area you start the game in. And you can change your mind and just, you know, somehow make your way over to Elsewhere or Black Marsh if you start in the other side. But depending on what side you choose, so if you decide to help the Khajiit, then you start in an Elsewhere harbor, and if you decide to help the Argonians, you start in an Argonian harbor after the naval battle. Then you get your beginner town in that area and do stuff and you know, meet NPCs and decide if you even like say you choose the Argonians, decide if you even like the Argonians, and or you don't, and then you can like fight your way and try to get passage to Elsewhere instead, and try to like meet up with people at Elsewhere and try to start helping them, or just like help some other faction that obviously could be in the game. And the game would also, so the game would feature naval battles and like piracy and stuff like that as well, and that's my idea. There isn't a river that runs straight through the middle of Elsewhere, but they should add one. And there's lots of rivers and stuff in our because they retcon stuff all the time, right? So they just add a river that runs straight through the middle of Elsewhere, sort of like the Nile in Egypt. And then add a, and then just, you know, there's a billion rivers and stuff inside. It's a swamp, right? Black Marsh is a swamp, so there's going to be a billion things. So you can sail along the coast of both Elsewhere, because Elsewhere is a coastal place, and the Black Marsh is coastal as well. So you'll be able to like sail around both of them and either be like a privateer who's working for like, so you'd still be a pirate though, like so you could end up like joining the Khajiit and then become like a Khajiit privateer who is basically a sanctioned pirate for the Khajiit who only attacks Argonians Argonian ships and whatnot. And so there'll be like the normal land stuff, like because those are big land masses, right? But then on top of that, you'll have like a naval component to it, and then the lands are going to be super unique on top of that because they're Khajiit and Argonian lands. Image. Open image in new tab. There we go. See. So this is the Black Marsh right here, and this is elsewhere. So look, I mean, look at this. That would be a perfect setting for it. And it's not like that's like unbelievably huge, that area, because this is the Skyrim game, right? Look how big that is. Look, that was all of Skyrim. So just having it be a little bit bigger and be elsewhere in the Black Marsh combined, come on, dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be super fucking amazing. That there's like this big giant war going on between the Argonians and the Khajiit, and you get to see all these cool ass places and whatnot, and there could be like a secret underwater Argonian village, and maybe the Argonians have like underwater tactics and stuff. And pretty early in the game, you should get access to a water breathing, so it'll kind of be a little bit of a nerf to the Argonians race when you're starting your game. Because pretty early in the game, since there'll be so much water-based stuff, if you're in Argonia, if you're in the Black Marsh, or you're doing like naval battles and stuff, there could be some underwater stuff that they could give you access to, like a water-breathing helmet or something like that, or a ring maybe, like you could do a quest for it. But yeah, that would be epic. That'd be an epic game. But we know what they're gonna do instead. They're gonna be like, we are a video game company that believes in equity, so we're gonna make a game set in our black people region in order to appease people who don't care about our game. Like, it's such a fake thing. Representation is the fakest thing ever made. Skin color does not represent me, and it shouldn't represent anyone. Like, it's not about the way you look, it's about the way you act. It's about what you do, what you've been through. Like an orphan, like a real life orphan, isn't going to be represented by, like, a black person who was a real life orphan is not going to be represented by a black character in a video game that has a really good family, that was raised in a wealthy, really good family. It's not going to feel the same. It's not going to hit the same. Whereas that same black person, if there's like an orphan character that went through a bunch of the same stuff as them and has similar moral values as them, suddenly they are actually represented. Representation has nothing to do with the way you look. Nothing. It's just a fake lie that racists have been telling people for years. The left has and always will be the racist side in America. Sorry for people who didn't know that. Just thought I'd let you know. They invented the KKK. They've always fought against rights for black people. And then basically, suddenly, all of a sudden, they're like, no, it's the Republicans. When it's literally been the opposite the whole time. And now they're like, oh yeah, like, here's what we'll do. See, it was something called, what, Pruitt and Igoe, I think it was called, is one of the big turns for the left in how they treated black people. So instead of trying to treat black people like mules that have escaped the fields, they decided to treat them like wild dogs, that they could junkyard dogs, basically, that they could get to guard their positions in politics by targeting impoverished families and then making sure that they stay broken homes, and even if they're not a broken home, that they get turned into a broken home. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, but the projects, when they were originally invented, the way they worked is that they weren't even allowed to have televisions, and the women were not allowed to have men around. So the boys couldn't have father figures. There wasn't anything in the houses to entertain them, and they were in a poor neighborhood where people didn't have a lot of money. I wonder what happened to those people. Oh, they started inventing gangs like the Crips and the Bloods and started killing each other en masse. And then several generations of giving them free money and at the same time telling them, it's the Republicans are the bad guys. Suddenly, now, like, they're the good guys, supposedly, who are trying to help people. It's like, okay, well, what have you done to help people? We give people money. It's like, okay, so how has that improved their life? Like, they're still impoverished. It's like, so what are your policies? Well, our policies is that we want to separate white people and black people. Yeah, I remember that policy. It's called segregation. Why are you trying to do that again? It's like, because only racist people wouldn't want to segregate people. Yeah, okay, sure. It's such a joke. Meanwhile, all of them live in their gated communities where they're super fabulously wealthy and they don't have to deal with this underclass of people that they've created with their ridiculous, like, high, like, the amount of effort they try to create, like, a voting class of people that do that kind of thing. Like, I don't even remember why I got on this topic. It's just such a disgusting topic. Like, it upsets me. It upsets me. I think I'm just done with this island. Let's recall out of here. After I get some stamina back, I can't do anything with my stamina. Oh no, not recall. Not recall. It's like a disgusting topic. Like, I don't understand how they successfully tricked so many people into thinking that, like, it's just was the representation thing. It was the fake ass representation thing. They're like, oh yes, you can't represent people unless we focus exclusively on skin color. That's the only way, because everyone is going to be judged. We should judge everyone based on their skin color. See, a black person who was an orphan raised in a really rough area, who had to, like, do their best to stay out of, like, trouble, and then they became a successful person. That person is the exact same person as a black person who's a gangster who murdered a bunch of people. Do you know why they're the exact same person? Because they're black. That's what the left says. All you got to do to represent both of those people is simply have a black person on screen. But they're the ones who aren't racist, apparently. They're good. They're good guys. They're not racist at all. They say all black people, whether a criminal or an upstanding citizen, are the same because of their skin color. But they're not racists for saying that. We live in a bizarro world, dude. Like, when I was being raised, I was raised to not judge people based on their skin color. That skin color was an arbitrary characteristic, and you're supposed to judge people based on their character. So maybe that's why when I see a video game character that is a black woman and she morally is the same as me, I like her. And I'm like, wow, that's a cool character. Maybe because I'm not a racist. Man, got on a sad topic because of that, but yeah. This fake thing called representation. It's so illogical, but yet so many people have fallen for it. So many people. I remember like when the Black Panther movie came out, and there were so many people like pointing at the posters and stuff. Like, look, finally a superhero that represents me. And I'm like, did superheroes not represent you before? Like, how would they not represent you before? How the fuck do you, like, people were saying that about themselves, and I'm just like, dude, how do you think that your most important characteristic is your skin? The superhero that represent you should be the superhero that most closely like mirrors your moral code and like views, but yet they just have superpowers. Like, why do you think Spider-Man is the most popular superhero? Why do you think like Spider-Man Brand New Day made like more money than like that Supergirl movie? In all the time that the Supergirl movie had been out, which was months, Spider-Man Brand New Day got pre-released one day, and in one day it made more money than the Supergirl movie. Because everyone loves Spider-Man. So many people can relate to a kid who kind of feels, because that's who Spider-Man is. He's a kid who feels like kind of not like he fits in, and he's like worried, and he's like self-conscious about like what he can do and stuff like that. And then like it's like, oh, he gets a lot of strength and power all of a sudden, and it's like, well, what would he do? What would a kid do if he gets a lot of strength and power? And then so a kid imagines that in themselves, and they're like, oh yeah, if we got a lot of strength and power, I'd use it to make a bunch of money and have all kinds of stuff. It'd be so cool. And then they're watching it, and then it shows them the lesson. And it's like, oh no, now their family, one of their family members died because they were irresponsible with their powers. And they're like, oh, this is actually teaching me a moral lesson about what I actually probably should have done, because I would have done the same thing that Spider-Man did when he first got his powers, and then that might have happened to me too. And so like people just start, and then the things that he goes through life, and he's so relatable. He's a relatable character that people like with superpowers. It doesn't matter what his skin is. That's why he's the most popular. And then as like far as other characters, like say of the X-Men, Wolverine is the most popular. Why is Wolverine the most popular? Because he's just cool. People like cool characters. They're like, oh yeah, he's really cool. He does cool things. Like, oh yeah, but he has the wrong skin color, so I can't think he's cool. No, of course you can think he's cool. Doesn't matter what his fucking skin color is. He's just a cool character. The Blade movies did well too. Why do those Blade movies do well? When there's not that many black people in America compared to white people, why would the Blade movies do well? Because Blade's a cool character. It didn't matter what his skin color was. That's what real racism, modern racism, I should say, is representation. The modern thing that they call representation is just racism. That's all it is. And so I think, and so unfortunately, that is going to probably be the motivation behind the next Elder Scroll game. And well, they're already starting with a messed up premises from the very beginning, right? With a broken view of reality. So it's like, oh, well, what are you going to build upon that? And it's probably just going to be a weird game that doesn't make a lot of sense and isn't that fun. Such a shame. Like, we've all been there, man. We've all had characters that we've seen where those characters went through similar struggles as us. And it touches us way more than the average like character in a video game or a movie or something like that. Such a shame. I wish we could go back to the mentality that I was raised with. Maybe one day it'll happen. I don't know. People's character is not their skin color. People's character is their character. It's what they do. It's what they choose to do based on the world around them. It's their experiences. It's the things that were done to them and how they responded to it. And a lot of times it's inspirational, you know? It's like something bad happened to you and you failed. It broke you, right? It didn't do the thing that you didn't get a good outcome. It just kind of broke you. And then you see another person in a work of fiction where you see the same thing that happened to you happen to them, but they raise themselves up and manage to work and exceed beyond that limitation that was put on them. That's like, damn, man, that's awesome, dude. I wish I could have did that. Maybe I can if I still work at it. But no, it's just like, look, they got the correct skin, they got the correct genitals, we win. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the rant. Just man, I wish they would stop doing that with video games and movies and TV shows and books and every damn thing, and just make cool characters, make relatable characters, make villains that you love to hate, you know, as well. Like, do all the things, make scary characters and all the stuff, man. Instead, they're like looking at a list. They got a little list next to them with a bunch of check boxes that are empty, and they go, all right, we need to add another character to the game. They need to be like this. Checkbox done. Added. They're represented now. Like, checkbox done. Yep, they're represented now. And then people play the game and it's soulless. Like, oh man, this game is boring. Why was it so fucking soulless? Why did all the characters were like boring? Because they weren't interesting. They weren't villains that you love to hate. They were just comically stupid villains, or they weren't heroes that you rooted for and related to. Like, and I was like, no, they just look like you. Wonderful. Thanks. All right. Good luck, everyone. You know, I'm gonna pray for a world where people stop seeing color and so much and start really working towards a brighter future. That'd be nice. But if they don't do it anytime soon, it's not that bad as far as our entertainment goes, because even though there might not be a lot of good new entertainment because of all the weird bullshit that's going on these days, there always will be some good new entertainment. And on top of that, you've always got your backlog of games like Morrowind, which came out before all that shit became popular. So it's actually a good game. And boy, our backlogs are huge. Everybody has massive backlogs. All right. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye. Take care.